Now, ratings agency Fitch has affirmed South Africa's investment grade credit rating at one notch above sub-investment, but changed the outlook to negative from stable. Now, Fitch said in a statement that the economy of Africa's most industrialized country may have started to recover, but political risks remained. Now, with the economy expected to grow by only 0.5% this year, South Africa has been racing to avert a sovereign rating downgrade to junk status that would raise its borrowing costs and deter investment. Now, joining me in the studio to give us more insight on this is Angelo Coppola in Johannesburg. Angelo, as always, welcome to the show. Now, of course, as we just said, Fitch just revised South Africa's outlook to negative from stable. We know, of course, that Moody's has been watching the political infighting, slowing economy, and, of course, unemployment, amongst others. So was today's decision by Fitch expected? And, of course, how has it been received?
Well, the markets were closed just as Fitch made their announcement, so we're not sure how the markets will react. We'll have to wait until Monday for that. We do know that, as you said, they've revised their outlook to negative. Earlier this evening, the Director General of Treasury said that he was pleased because it's no small feat that South Africa was able to maintain that credit rating despite its very small economic growth prospects at around 0.4% for the year. The finance minister, on the other hand, gave a big thumbs up to the country. He was happy. Everybody is sighing a big collective sigh of relief at the moment. He says it was a fantastic achievement. And he doffed his hat to everyone involved in this collective effort to get the economy going again. And that includes the Telkom chair, Mabuza, and this CEO initiative that everybody's been so hectically involved in. So it's a good start. The Director General of Finance or Treasury did say that it does give the country a bit of a breather. He would like to have kept that outlook at stable. So negative is not good news, but it allows them to address some of those fundamental issues that Fitch did raise this evening. So it's early days, but there's a bit of a sigh of relief at the moment, Uche.
Well, Angela, actually, the Reserve Bank Governor, Kanyago, he said yesterday, in fact, he didn't seem too worried yesterday when he was giving that rating. He alluded to the fact that a ratings downgrade has been priced into the market. So, of course, the effect will not be too harsh. How do you expect to see the SARB to approach policy going forward in South Africa?
Well, as I said, the markets, we'll see. We'll have to wait until Monday to see how they actually have reacted and if they had priced in this change in outlook. We're going to wait for Moody's, of course. They're due to come out this evening still. So nobody knows which way Moody's is going to swing right now. One thing we do know, though, is that the Reserve Bank focuses on the inflation rate, and it also keeps a watchful eye on what the currency is doing. The currency this evening strengthened slightly on the news that Fitch had maintained. They're still obviously waiting to see what's going to happen with Moody's, but he watches the inflation rate. So if there is a downturn or a downgrade by Moody's tonight, it's probably going to mean that we know that the inflation rate at the moment is in between the 3 to 6% rate or target range. So it might move slightly out of that. The Reserve Bank governor is concerned that it's too close to the 6% mark as it is right now. So he's going to be watching that. Whether he can do anything with the inflation rate, we'll have to wait and see. He doesn't have much to work with. And of course, he has no control over currency because he doesn't have a big reserve in which to try and influence the markets. So policy changes, probably not many. There wasn't any talk of an increase in interest rates yesterday, and he's not expecting one, according to what he was saying yesterday, to see one in the foreseeable future, which probably means at least for the next MPC meeting, which I think is in January. So unless Moody's and S&P go downgrades, we're probably going to see a maintenance of the same policy that he's done up till now. Sure.
Now, of course, going forward, we're expecting S&P and Moody's to announce their reviews. S&P currently has the country one level above junk status, of course, with a negative outlook. What are the expectations?
Well, this is a finely balanced scale at the moment because the analysts and economists and all the other pundits out there are divided almost down the middle. Most are hoping for a similar response to what Fitch announced earlier, which sees a change from a stable outlook to a negative outlook, but maintaining the actual rating. So this would then acknowledge the steps that have been taken, but it reminds the country of the work that still needs to be done. Fitch, of course, on the other hand, has also said that the SOE, that's the state-owned entity debt, is a major concern, especially because of the size of the government guarantees that are in place. So that's a major concern, and this is being addressed according to the finance minister, but it's going to take some time. Just a little while ago, in fact, S&P came out and downgraded Eskom on one level. And Eskom, as you know, is one of the shining stars in the state-owned entity stable. Now, whether that Eskom downgrade is a precursor to what S&P might say next week about the currency rating, I can't say, but everyone's fingers are crossed at the moment, and they're hoping for the best.
Well, many thanks, Angelo, for those insights. Angelo Coppola joining us there in Johannesburg.